Islam in Central Asia has existed since the beginning of Islamic history. Sunni branch of Islam is the most widely practiced, predominating in the Pamir Plateau, Tian Mountains, while boasting to a large minority population in the Zafrashan River Valley, from Samarkand to Bukhara. Islam came to Central Asia in the early part of the 8th century as a part of the Muslim conquest of the region. Many well-known Islamic scientists and philosophers came from Central Asia, and several major Muslim empires, including the Timurid Empire and the Mughal Empire, originated in Central Asia. In the 20th century, severe restrictions on religious practice were enacted by Soviet Union in Soviet Central Asia and the People Republic in China. The Battle of Talas in 751 between the Abbasid Caliphate and the Chinese Tang dynasty for control of Central Asia was the turning point, inflating mass conversion into Islam in the region. Most of Turkey Khanates converted to Islam in the 10th century. While practice of Islam was broadly tolerated by the Russian Empire during its rule over Central Asia from the mid-1860s to the 1970s, advent of Soviet rule following the Russian revolutions of 1917 and the subsequent civil war brought with its Marxist opposition to religion. During the first few years of Bolshevik rule in the early 1920s, Soviet officials took a pragmatic approach by prioritizing other goals, attempting to modernize culture, building schools, improving position of women in order to solidify their hold on Central Asia. During this time, the Bolsheviks cooperated with the Jadids, working towards social and cultural reforms such as improved education to accomplish their goals. In the process, the Bolsheviks created a new political elite favorably towards Marxist ideology by using propaganda and appointing officials favorably towards their policies during the division of Central Asia into separate republics. Despite the fact that Islam was oppressed by Soviet government, it still survived and managed to hold until these days.